Bud Johnson on the hill for this one, fresh off a stellar string of outings. All eyes are focused on the up-and-coming prospect. Can he keep it going? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Tyler O'Neill. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. Regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings that he will end up having a good year. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Johnson under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out.
That's
ball,
inside.
That's inside.
Stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two on the way. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, so now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0-1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Alonso launched a homer in his most recent game. This one in the air, center field. Massey settles under this one. One away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Ball, that's out.
Chopped left side. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever.
Off the plate,
more
ball
than
one.
$8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Colton Cowser, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're down 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a Bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Late with the swing there. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. In the air, right field. Lee takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lee moving under this one, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one 95 to finish him off. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 now. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Westburg wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The Orioles down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Nope.
That's one misses. Full countdown. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Popped up. Pasquantino gets under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are two down. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
One.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
that one finds the zone. 0-1. Up the middle, Massey fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Royals leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And he swings through that one.
Ball.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles,
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2.
Mayo.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The Orioles trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ball. That pitch is out.
And the polar bear strikes out.
Sitting off speed there. Timing wasn't quite right on the fastball, even to try to late emergency hack and foul it off. But very quality pitch located.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Lucas Ursay.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Kobe Mayo digs in now. This could end it. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Royals take game one of the series on the road. Johnson worked into the eighth, didn't give up any runs, and struck out 9.
You put up starts like this regularly, your star will be on the rise. He was absolutely excellent for him, and he was a major contributor to this win.
Bud Johnson on the mound today, having an outstanding season so far. Can he continue his stellar play? Johnson has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
Luke Fischel leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2.
Really
that missed. That's the ball.
Especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 0-1 now. And a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back in Minnesota, we head to the bottom of the second. So the Kansas City Royals putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Vic Caratini at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Caratini will handle the catching duties in this one. Made his big league debut when he was 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2013. No score here in the second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one way inside. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Popped up.
Hey, you got it.
And that is that. We'll move to the third. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ball.
Two balls, no strikes, the count. This one in the air, right field. Lee on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Lee.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Popped up. Massey has a beat on it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that quickly 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 9 straight. Chop to first, and foul ball.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor Lawrence.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
He clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches.
Fires over to first. That takes care of it. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him swinging.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now. When you're getting overpowered by fastballs, the first thing is to get everything going a little bit sooner. Get that foot down early, then focus on being short to the baseball. Big swings and trying to drive the ball out of the park isn't going to get him anywhere.
To the right side, Massey. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a bouncer. Witt. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Eric Wagaman.
The first baseman, Eric Wagaman.
That one fouled off. That's off the mark.
Ball.
And that is ball 1. In the air, right field. Lee on his way over. 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That 95 to finish him off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Next off and in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Ball. That's a ball.
And that just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Isbell coming on. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. So he's perfect through 6. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Keeschel. Fouled off. He was late.
He's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And
ball outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No, that's out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Swings through it for the K. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
This one in the air. Pasquantino should have this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are 2 outs. Here's Byron Buxton. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. On the ground to the left. That's just foul.
We usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. You're watching Kansas. Back at Target Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Cody Clemens digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Clemens wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Yeehaw!
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Allen settles underneath it, and that is that. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. This is Royals baseball. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Eric Wagaman getting ready to hit. And fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
This one popped up. Johnson settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit, Orlando Arcia.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside.
No, that's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Trying to send this to extra innings. Pitches in the dirt and a full countdown. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Just a slow ground ball this time. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Lucas Ursig.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always.
And that'll do it. The Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Johnson notched his 10th win of the season in this game.
Always nice to see a pitcher get into double digits, Boog, and you can bet his teammates appreciate it when he goes out to the hill. They know they can count on him to keep them in a position to win.